Have you ever wondered what it's really like to try to find boondocking, especially after a long day of running errands? Do you want to know what it really looks like to be exploring country roads and forests and not knowing where you're going or where you're sleeping that night? Well, jump in. You can't have shotgun because Sadie has it, but jump in and you're going to ride along with me today while we explore Forest Road and I show you the reality of trying to find boondocking, at least my reality. I think it's going to be a lot of fun and probably eye-opening, so jump in and let's go. It's been a long time since I just let it run. 35 gallons, probably didn't even, oh, it might have filled it. I was, yeah, I think I was above a quarter of a tank. $175 for 35 gallons. It's $4.95 a gallon. It's a good thing I decided not to travel this year. Alright, so I'm leaving Pagosa Springs and heading toward Durango. My ultimate goal is Telluride. I've never been there. So on the way, I'm just moseying, taking my time and doing some exploring to find some camping. So this road is on, it's on the way to Durango. It's on freecampsites.net. And it was along the river, so I was kind of hoping to maybe find something, at least just for lunch on the water. We haven't really been on any water, and I thought it might be nice. So the sign said the road ends in 12 miles. Everything in the first mile, mile and a half on the river was taken. It was pretty crowded. I expected that. So I've been almost 6 miles out this road, and curiosity, I just want to know what's out here. Not a lot of camping since the first mile with all the sites on the water. There hasn't been really any camping. Some pull-offs that would do in a pinch, but I'm hoping, and I climbed, so I'm hoping I'll go back down to the water. Sadie and I can just hang out in the creek for lunch. Fatigue is setting in for sure. So if I can stay out here for the night, that would be great. We'll see. The good news is that we've had so much rain that all the fire restrictions are lifted. Fires are even allowed, which it just seems like unreal to me that in the middle of July, campfires are allowed. In fact, last night I had people pull in just down the road from me, and they had a fire. I could smell it. There were miles and miles and miles of road with way better campsites. I camped right down the road from me. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Well, they were a big group. Big groups, yeah, it's different for a big group. But anyway, yeah, they had a fire, and so the good news is all the fire restrictions have been lifted, so I can camp anywhere. I mean, even though I don't like to drive on vegetation, if I had to drive on a little vegetation, I could. I wouldn't drive on virgin vegetation. You know, I would only drive on something that looked like it had been camped in before. So that opens up possibilities for me, that's for sure. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. You scared it away. You scared it away. I know. There's a lot of bears in Colorado. Yes, I know. You got it. You scared it. It's okay.
Ready to sail into the wind, heading west to find my reason, longing for something greater than this, and I'm right with anticipation. Yeah, I have a good feeling, staring at the starry ceiling, a dream in my heart. Yeah, this is just the start.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I was like, there won't be people all the way out here. And there's parking down there. Not suitable for vehicles towing trailers. Oh, that is the end. What a bummer. There's a lot of people down here. Beautiful. Oh, wow, look. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, wait. No, it's not the end of the road. Let me see. Let's see what's up here. Maybe I can just park and we can walk down. I know you want to go to the river, huh? Want to go to the river? I do. Let me see what this is. Well, oh, there's tents. People are camped down there. I don't think I can go. Oh, this road's nasty. I don't think I want to. Do I want to push it? You're nuts. No, it's going back up, so no. Fuck. Well. I'm a nut job. Whoa. Alright, I gotta turn around. Hey, there's nobody up here. Look at that. I could camp up here. There's nobody here. You gotta be a little crazy. Yeah, look at this though. Okay, alright, I'm gonna turn around. And I think I'm just gonna park here, at least for now. Well, I did find the end of the road, and boy, was this a tight squeeze before I had to turn around on this. There's a bank here, and there's a cliff here. Well, a major drop off. That's where you back up 1 inch at a time, and you can actually see where I dug into the bank. Somewhere around here. Right there. Where my rear end dug into the bank. Yeah. Always turn around at a place like this. Never assume that nobody's going to come up here and block you in. Because if another car was up here, I wouldn't have been able to turn around. But so you can see where I hit the bank. Got some, see, I'm going to take some dirt with me. Can you see that? Alright, but there's nobody up here. And, looks like there's probably a nice walk-in campsite up there. Just checking out. Hey, we're going to go down to the water. And down here is a beautiful campsite. I mean, I could just go set up my tent, stay here. Maybe I will. Okay. This is steep. I'll see you down there. Oh, it feels good. Wow, it's kind of deep. The lady in front of me at the produce stand tried a peach, and she's like, oh, I'm going to have to get more of those. So I went on her recommendation. They're very good. What's that? What's that? What's that? You want to get it? Go get it. Have you ever wondered why people are so attracted to rivers and lakes and just water in general? I mean, other than it being fun, like if you have a boat or something. But I've thought about that before. Humans, especially humans who like the outdoors, seem really, really drawn to both water and fire. Two things that give us life, right? Water and warmth, and for the modern human, Homo sapien, fire for cooking. I just think it's interesting. I wonder how much instinct is in our draw to these things. That's what I think about when I sit with my feet in the water. Well, that was a nice lunch break. Kind of tempted to stay, but my concern is it's about 1 o'clock on Saturday. Nobody's up here now. My concern is people come in late and take these campsites. And in order for me to stay, I'd have to put out my Starlink, which would mean even if I could get a signal here, and I don't know that I could, there's a good chance somebody might drive over it or something. So I'm gonna move. I kind of wanted to get closer to Durango today anyway. I have to pick up a prescription for my migraine meds in Durango. And how do I get prescriptions on the road? Usually I go to Walmart. Walmart has it in their system and I can pick it up anywhere. But new health insurance, new doctor, so going to a pharmacy. I just had them call it in because I needed a refill. So this is awesome. I don't know, should I stay? Should I stay or should I go? Blah, 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 blah. I'm feeling better today. All right, let me see. Sometimes what I do if I find a spot like this and I'm, you know, a little unsure whether I want to stay, I'll stick around for a while and kind of gauge the traffic. So I've probably been here for an hour and nobody's come up here. Wow, look at this. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Remember this road? Actually, I just passed the worst of it. This was the road I was like, I shouldn't drive up that. I really shouldn't drive up that. And I drove up it anyway. Yeah. Beautiful camping. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. That wasn't so bad. I've done a lot worse. So there's several campsites down there. What do you want to see? You want to see that? That's better. Who cares about the campsites? Gorgeous. Well, there's some pretty campsites out there. Alright, I'm gonna mosey. Should have known. I figured 12 miles out this road, there might be a chance there's camping out here with nobody else out here, but you know, what's my motto? In solitude, you gotta avoid water. And but I'm feeling like I want water. So if I find a spot, I'm willing to give up some solitude. That, not so much. That was a little crowded, I guess. I could have drove in and looked, but I want to move. I want to mosey today. I was even looking at campgrounds in Durango. Been really indecisive about what I want to do. I've been looking at Airbnbs. I've been looking at what else? Vacation rentals, because I thought I would splurge a little bit. My birthday's coming up. But I just can't justify spending that much money. I've become a cheapskate in my old age. Now that I pay for everything with cash, it's a big difference when you pay for everything with cash. And, you know, I mean, I have credit cards, but I pay them off every month. It's a big difference, a big mind shift in how I spend. And, you know, and I look at how much money I could spend on a few nights at something really nice, and I'm like, I can go into my land fund. So, I don't know. A friend of mine said, you know, you can splurge once in a while. You work really hard. It wouldn't, you know, you're allowed to splurge. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. And then I look at, you know, something to book, and I'm like, I just can't do it. I just can't spend that much money. I don't know. Anyway, so I've been really indecisive about what I want to do. I'm feeling like I want to socialize, so I have been looking at staying, you know, hotels or something in town. But we'll see. We'll see when I get there. I'll figure it out. I'm on I think my third forest road. Between Pagosa Springs and Durango, there's a lot of forest roads, and it's nice because, well, I think most of the time in most states it's marked National Forest Access. So I have been, I should just take that. This is what I've been doing, okay? I have been driving miles and miles of bumpy roads, feeling like my head is bouncing all over the place. And the last road I was on, I actually found a halfway decent spot, but it was just too off level. I mean, I could have leveled with my levelers, that's what I was telling myself. And had zero cell signal, and I didn't know if Starlink would work because there was a lot of tree cover. And then I was looking at the map, because you can get a little bit of you can see the map even if you're offline. You can't like look at satellite view or anything. And it was light green. Here's another spot. All right, we got options, except it's like there's a house right down there. Oh crap. Here comes. Anyway, it was so dark green on Google Maps is National Forest, light green is just forest, and there were signs that said entering, I think, Pueblo, so I think it was Native American land, so I didn't want to risk it. I like to respect. Anyway, I'm still looking for camping. Yeah. And I think, oh crap, I bet they're gonna take that spot. And I think I've overdone it today. I did too much today. I should have pulled over. I should have stayed at that spot by the creek probably. You hear it in my voice. I just feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. And I'm tired. Fatiguing my adrenal support like candy. Anyway, one way or another, this is working. I mean, I'm looking just for one night and go into Durango tomorrow. Of course, unless I find something really good, and then I'll stay. I'm going through a lot of trouble just for one night, because I really do just plan on staying one night. And I'm going through a lot of trouble. Okay, let's see. This is a dead end, so let's just see where it ends up. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's that? What is that? That is... oh, it's a road. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay. Whee! Hell Yes. Look at that. It's kind of small. All right, I'm gonna keep going. See, this is why I drive around for hours. This is why I drive around for hours and hours and hours and put so many miles on my vehicle. And this is also, though, why I find some of the most amazing boondocking spots. Because I'm like, let's just, especially if it's a dead end road, I'm like, I might as well just go to the end and see what is all the way out at the end and work my way back. Now I'm excited because there's a couple options. Yay! Oh, you think? I know, you're ready too, huh? You're like, I'm ready to stop, Mom. I am not on a dead end. I'm on a road that I'm not, oh my gosh, seeing on the map. What does that say? Okay, I'm just going back. Bear Creek Road, dead end. Oh my God. What should I do? I'm turning around. I gotta be done. I'm tired. Or should I keep going? That's 604 Bear Creek Road. I don't know where I am. I don't have an internet, so I can't really look at the map. Is that a forest road? Dead end. 3 miles. You know what? And there's a creek down here. I passed 2 good spots. But it was at a found the dead end. About like 8 miles. Alright, and there's a couple campsites. Here we go again. We're gonna go over the edge? No, we're not. What do you think? I know it's been a long day, huh? I think it's home. No, actually I can't. Oh, that's too shady. I think I'm just gonna go back to the cow place. Oh wait, does that? Hang on. So I ended up back here. I drove by this once and even drove in, and there's a cow corral behind me. Big open space, but I was somewhere up in another part of this forest, and there was a corral and it said no camping. This one doesn't say no camping, but I was just not sure, you know, if I could find another spot to camp, I would have chosen it, but this is gonna do for a night or two. We'll see how it goes tonight. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I might stick around tomorrow just to get my video finished and uploaded. And but so far, right now, I just want to eat and relax. I left camp at 8:30 or 9 o'clock this morning, and it's 3:30, and I only drove like not even 50 miles on the highway, but I explored 3 or 4 different forest roads, going out miles and miles out forest roads. I'm telling you, it takes a long time to find good boondocking sometimes. And I really just wanted to explore. I've been cooped up in camp for a while with the COVID, and I was ready to kind of be out and socialize and be out in the world, and so I did my thing in town, and then I was kind of in the mood to explore some forest roads that I'd never been on before. So anyway, I'm gonna eat dinner and watch some TV. All right, let me show you around. See her down there. Man, driving in, the chipmunks were just everywhere. Chipmunks and squirrels. It's pretty here. And the road's a dead end. No, was this road a dead end? Yes, this road is a dead end. So it's always nice to camp on a dead end road because it doesn't get a lot of traffic, just the people who go out to whatever's out there. And it's mostly been horse trailers and a couple off-highway vehicles, OHVs. I already got my Starlink set up. So that was the other thing. That's a new element to me driving around looking for boondocking. Not only do I need sun, I need enough sky to be able to get Starlink to work, because I did have some problems in my last camp with obstructions. So luckily here, like I said in a previous video, it usually points north. So while I'm driving around, I'm able to see, is there clear enough sky pointing north? So this worked out really well. Lots of clear sky. But this is like the weakest signal I've had. I'm not sure why. It's not nearly as fast as it usually is. So we'll see how it goes. See if I can get a video up if I decide to stay. All right, I'm gonna go inside, eat dinner. Yeah. What you doing? So luckily I made a big pot of rice and beans a couple days ago, and so I have a nice quick road day, travel day meal. I didn't make like Mexican rice and beans. I made lentils and rice with a little bit of curry in it, sweet potatoes, carrots. I was almost out of groceries, so I didn't have a whole lot to put in it. It was like the last night at my last camp, or 2 nights, yeah, whatever. And there's some frozen peas in it, a little bit of hot pepper because I like things a little spicy. Oh, and I threw in, so I bought some rice that said it was parboiled. Oh, so I mixed it up. I was gonna make like a soup, and then I ended up throwing in a couple handfuls of parboiled rice, which cooks up really fast, so it ended up being rice and beans. So yeah, I cooked it in some vegetable broth, and it's quite delicious. Oh, and I threw in a little bit of I bought powdered coconut milk, and so I threw in like a teaspoon or a tablespoon of that too, to kind of make it like a light curry but not real curry like. So anyway, that's what's for dinner tonight. It's nice to have things that I can just pull out of the refrigerator and heat up healthy. Otherwise I eat crap, like chips and salsa, which I think I have finally broken. Like for a long time, remember I said I was trying to get more protein in my diet. For a long time I would just eat chips and salsa for like first dinner and then I would eat another dinner because I'm like, I have to eat something healthy. And I'm trying to, because I don't eat my first meal of the day until 11 or 12, I feel like I have to wait until like 5 or 6 to eat, but I get hungry at 3. So I used to just snack at 3. Now I try to have a meal. It's like, okay, if I'm hungry at 3, just eat a meal. And that really helps a lot. So, all right, that's dinner. Oh, long day. My mother gave me these glass pans I'm gonna give them back. I don't like them one bit. Not one bit. For one thing, they rattle and make a lot of noise when I travel. And for another thing, they burn. I also made some seed bread. Look at that. So even though it was kind of hot, like I said, I didn't have a lot of groceries. So this is super easy to make. You mix chickpea flour with, I don't measure anything. Some chickpea flour with some chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. Put whatever spice you want in it. I can't remember what I put in that. Probably cumin and garlic. Mix it with water and bake it in the oven for like 10 minutes, and you have this really delicious bread. I made it to go with my soup, and then I didn't make soup. I made rice and beans, but it's still good and healthy. No oil, nothing in it. It's pretty good.
Well, I'm happy on my own, making coffee just for one, and eating breakfast all alone. Fewer dishes to be done. I'm never running behind. You're never on my mind. No longer there to make me comb my hair, fix my tie, or kiss me goodbye. Swear I'm happy
They are
on my
You
own.
can catch 'em.
No one to worry where I am, or waiting for me to come home. Staying up till 3 a.m. I'm always out of the town.
Hope you enjoyed spending the day with me as a real-life boondocker. Do me a favor, check your subscriptions, make sure you're still subscribed, and I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Got a frog in my throat. It's been a long day. I'm gonna go sleep. Come on. Come on, let's go sleep. Good night, Sadie girl.